Henry VII needed a son and heir to secure the succession and the Tudor dynasty.
Elizabeth gave birth to a son named Arthur on the 19th of September, 1486. Arthur was given a king's education at Ludlow Castle, specialising in subjects such as history, geography and politics.
I'm Safi and this is Cecily, and Alba should be with us now, but she's in English lesson.
His legendary general, Alvaro de Bazan, would lead an invasion fleet to Ireland. There they would disembark and rally support from the local Catholic nobles.
Ever since I was in Year 5, I've been researching the Tudors, and it developed into an obsession.
I was always sort of interested in the Tudors. I think I really became a lot more interested just about a year ago when I met Safi.
It was an amazing idea to do the documentary, and we're so lucky to have this chance.
My job's to keep everybody happy, and then if people are too fast, I help them slow down, and then if people are working too slow, I help them speed up. My job's to make sure everyone's on the same pace. Shouting's a big no-no. If people start shouting, then they're going to shout back at you. My job's to make sure I communicate with everyone at the same time. So my other job is to keep the producer happy, so to stay on schedule and make sure everything's going well with them. Overall, that's my job as a director. It can be a bit lonely and a bit difficult, but very exciting.
Hello, my name's Edith and I'm the second assistant. I'm also known as the clapper person. When we film, it's not always done in order. When we start a scene, I say which scene it is and what role it is, and then it helps us when we edit it. I keep everything organised in the middle of mayhem. I name every take so that we can put the puzzle back together. The birds you can hear now are real, but in a video, every time you hear a noise, it's always a special effect. I worked very close with the director and the sound people to make sure that everything was done properly.
My name is Annabelle and I'm one of the 2 DP in this documentary. I want to talk to you about how a digital team works together. The reason why we're getting better all the time is because we're talking together. It's a team that's full of comedians, but we also are serious at the same time. We worked really hard on the beach, but the picnic and the ice cream was really good too. Think of us like Tudor walkie-talkies. We're always talking together and keeping things in touch. Instead of saying things like open sesame, we say things like position, action and cut. Anyway, this is what I've learned. It's by talking to each other all the time that we create amazing things.
I want to share my story. Mr. Steph asked me to do it, so blame him. I'm a quiet person, but I learned something great. By making my life harder for myself, I become better at being me. That's why I volunteered for the Year 7 crew. I became the gaffer. It wasn't easy, and that's okay. That's why we work as a team. I am many other things too, but if you see me, just call me Jacqueline.
Hello, my name is Amy. I'm the DP for the documentary of the Tudors. The DP is a director of photography. People think I just press a button, but there's a lot more to it. First I set up the white balance, then I set the ISO. The darker it is, the higher the ISO. If the ISO is too high, the image will be bad. This is why I work with Jacqueline, because she does all the lighting so I can get a good image. Then I decide how many frames per second I will shoot. We're going to shoot at 25 frames per second. Then I decide what aspect I shoot, and we're shooting 16:9. That's the same as a rectangular TV. Then I choose the aperture. Large aperture means the foreground and the background are blurry. Small aperture, everything is sharp. Here I use the monitor and everything in red is sharp. If I mess anything up, the shot is worse than a phone, but if I get everything right, I create magic.